Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and today my order from Oneness Emporium has arrived. And so we've got the envelope with examples of cards from other decks. Cheryl always includes these and I love it. It's a nice way of actually seeing what sort of aesthetic other decks have. So what have we got here? I've got this one. It's one of the Season of the Witch oracle, isn't it? Mead and wine. Nice. Yeah, got that one. I don't know what this is. What's this? What is this? On my days, is there a tarot deck? What is that from? Is there a Season of the Witch tarot deck that I'm not aware of? Please tell me. I'm intrigued. Okay, I might have to look on the website and see what that's about. We have here the Queen of Canes, so this is that Yuletide tarot. So that would be the Queen of Swords, wouldn't it? I would imagine. I think this is that Fifth Spirit. I keep guessing this is the Fifth Spirit. I haven't actually done any research to find out if it is. And we have the High Priestess. So we've got some real female energy going on here, haven't we? With these cards. Divine Feminine. Appears to be. This is the Egyptian Art Nouveau tarot, which I'm not sure about. What's this? The Nine of Wands? I would imagine, looking at that. That's definitely a Nine of Wands sort of energy, isn't it? And then we've got the welcome card. Okay, put those away to one side with the rest of my collection. Thank you, Cheryl. We've got this lovely boo wrapping paper, which I do like. I'm saving this. And we have, and it's so apt for today, look what I've got. Travis McHenry's Magicians, Martyrs and Madmen tarot. How apt for today, isn't it? Oh, let's get that cellophane off. So if you watch my channel, you might have remembered me unboxing Travis McHenry's Bosch Tarot, which was so unusual. Really unusual deck. But amazing. Travis McHenry puts an awful lot of research into his decks. So let's see what this one's about. So it's blue with this gold. It's not raised. But we seem to have some sigils in the corners there. I don't know if you can, if this light's going to pick it up, because it's pouring down with rain outside. It's a rock pool deck, and it says, "Oh, looks good, doesn't it? Oh, a celebration of the macabre and miraculous. Explore the depths of your soul by connecting with the strange, sensual, and spiritual figures who shaped our world with their magic. Discover the deeper meanings of the tarot through the deeds and misdeeds of these witches, murderers, saints and prophets, and work with their energy. As you are inspired by their passion and courage, you may just find you have more in common with them than you ever imagined." Oh, look at this. This moon card is Rasputin. Oh, so it's people from history. By the looks of these. Okay, and 80 cards and a guidebook. So this is the side. Okay, so it's a two-part box, but it's raised. The box lid doesn't go all the way to the bottom, so it's presumably easier to get undone. Yeah, it's the inside of the box. Seems to be stained there from that ribbon. That ribbon seems to have made a mark on the inside of the box there. It's a blue ribbon. Blue ribbon. Reminds me of a chocolate bar from my childhood. This is the guidebook. It's not very big. Let's see. Note pages at the back. About the illustrator, about the author, so it's actually 93 pages of actual text. See if we can get some more light on this. Dark days are coming, aren't they? Okay, Yeah, that's a sigil of some description, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Puppeteer. Okay, so it says originally self-published in 2022. And this is Rockpool's version of 2023. So I wonder, maybe this was a Kickstarter deck? There definitely must have been an indie deck. Introduction, how to use the cards, and then the major arcana. And it's actually got a list of who is assigned to which tarot card there. So there we have the majors. Again. Well, the world is Aleister Crowley. The minors. Okay, so even the minors have got the names next to them of those that are associated. King of Swords is Richard III. Interesting. So these are the wands. This picture here. That's backwards writing, I think. Oh, mirror writing. Leonardo da Vinci used to do that, didn't he? That's how he wrote backwards mirror. So if you held it up in a mirror, you could read it. Anyway, introduction. It explores the depth of the human soul. So it's, yeah, you can connect with a person from the past to influence your present. Sometimes these people were not very nice. Background to where he... Okay, I became interested in these types of characters in 1997 when I first heard the legend of Frederick's son T, a doctor who supposedly ran a coven of evil witches near my hometown, and soon discovered that much that was written about these people was woefully inaccurate. To illustrate the point, virtually all information available online about Angeline Tubbs, the Witch of Saratoga, is entirely false, as it was derived from a fictitious story published in 1869. It would seem that Travis researched this deck, researched the characters in this deck by actually following where they went. Because here it says, rowing an inflatable canoe across the Hudson River to camp on Esper's Island, as Aleister Crowley did, helped me see why it was a perfect location for his magical retreat. Travelling across every part of Romania, following Vlad the Impaler from the place of his birth, now a gift shop, to the grave that held his mortal remains, made it clear how challenging it must have been to rule such a vast area. So his research is really thorough, like I say. Yeah. How to use the cards. If you'd like to read more about the people featured in this deck, check out a companion book I wrote. A historical... Oh, it's okay. Magicians, Martyrs and Madmen, a historical compendium. This hefty volume was written using primary sources and includes biographical details never before published. Huh. Shall I, shan't I? I'll work with the deck a bit first, I think. So we've got some spreads here. Pentagram spread. So the directions. The M3 spread. So that's Magicians, Martyrs and Madmen. 3 M's. Okay. Oh, there's the glyph, look. Okay, and then we're on to the major arcana. So we've got a little bit of background on the character, and then we've got a write-up of the meaning of the card. Some of them aren't very big, actually. So yeah, I think if you wanted to go deeper, then he has the resources, should you want to purchase them. For now, this is the deck. I love that colour. It's one of my favourite colours, that beautiful blue. It's like ink, isn't it? Yeah, that's like ink. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Let's have a look at the cards. So, ooh, gilt gold edging. Take them out of the paper band. So I would say that's a normal tarot size card. The back's got the glyph on. party. And the first card. Oh, these are going to be fun, aren't they? The first card shows a young boy burning body parts. A bit of a foolish thing to do if you get caught, I would imagine. Wow. He looks like he comes from money as well. Okay. The Magician. Johann George Faust. Faust is an actual magician. Marie Laveau. Some of these names you're going to recognise, aren't you? Some you're not. Oh, bathing in a bath of blood. Well, there's two things I could take from this. One, that blood is life, isn't it? Lifeblood. Without blood, we don't have life. Well, the thing I could think of here is the fact that women give birth, and yeah, there's a lot of sometimes blood involved in that. Okay, the Emperor. So we've got a lot of Mars energy there, and it's Nero. Of course it's Nero. Who else would it be? Had to be Nero, didn't it? Hierophant. Tomás de Dogmara. No. Don't know that name. The Lovers. So the Lovers, it says F and F, so presumably female and female. Eva Carrere and Juliette Bisson. Then we've got the Lovers M and F, so that's going to be male and female. We have Evita. I love that song. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. I love that song. Anyway, Juan Perron, her husband. Sticking together a little bit. And then we've got the male Lovers card, which is, oh, Bacchus and Sergius. The Chariot, Pedro de Alvarado. Oh, you don't know that one. Strength is Peter Stump. Okay. The Hermes, Edward Kelly. This is going to be a learning exercise in history, isn't it? Wheel of Fortune, John Dee. Yes, definitely John Dee. Justice, Matthew Hopkins. Oh, the man who would become the most celebrated witch finder in England, General Matthew Hopkins, was the child of a Puritan minister. After attending a witch trial, he proclaimed that he had the ability to spot a witch just by looking at them. When England collapsed into civil war in 1642, the young Hopkins saw an opportunity to make a name for himself in the chaos that gripped the country. He and his team moved from town to town, always promising to root out witches even if the local authorities believed none were there. He quickly convinced them by producing evidence in the form of pricking, witch marks and fanciful stories about spiritual attacks against him and his associates. His book, The Discovery of Witches, continued to be used in the persecution of accused witches throughout Europe and in colonial America. And it says, the Justice card represents equality, honesty and integrity. When reversed, it indicates all the negative aspects of judicial authority, including bias and the failure of a lawsuit. On the card, Hopkins is depicted holding a staff and a rope, which replace the traditional symbols of the Justice card with ones more applicable to a modern world in which judges are rarely blind or balanced. Yeah. And as we're coming up to Halloween as well, and then there's Guy Fawkes night, it's all very dark, isn't it? It's a dark time of year. Oh gosh. It reminds me of a Goya painting. Jack the Ripper for death. Temperance, Angeline Tubbs. The Devil, Daphne Lalaurie. Look at that. Ooh. The Tower, H.H. Holmes. The Star, Mary the First. The Moon, Rasputin. The son, Marquis de Sade. Oh dear. Judgment, the Bender family. Not one I know. And then the world is Crowley. Which I suppose is fitting, really, don't you think? Because, you know, tarot and Crowley. The artwork's really good, isn't it? Quite dark on some, but I mean, that Lover's card is very pink. So it stands out from the rest of them there. But yeah, the artwork is, I don't know if it's actually taken from actual artwork or if it's been produced just for this deck. I might check that out. It just says about the artist in the back. Christine Gottberg is a Venezuelan artist with a passion for digital design. She has had almost a decade of experience illustrating everything from children's books to government publications. Well, it doesn't really say, does it? I mean, it's digital art, so there's, you know, it does look a little bit collage, doesn't it? Okay. So I am wondering if part of the images are taken from classical artworks. So I'm trying not to cough. I'll pause. Okay, I've just had a quick sup of a drink and a cough. I'll be glad when this cold's gone, really. Okay, Ace of Cups, Agatha of Sicily. Two of Cups, Katharina Hetzeldorfer. Gosh, this does remind me of Pre-Raphaelite painting, that one here. I like the fact that the pictures come outside the borders. The image comes actually outside the borders. Right. Three of Cups, Margareta Laurenti. Four of Cups, Franz Mesmer. Five is Agnes Bernard. Why are they laughing at her? They seem very amused for the fact that she's coming off that bridge backwards. Was she pushed? Did she jump? Who's this guy? Oh, that's intriguing. And each of these cards has a story, which would be helpful, really, if you know, weren't totally au fait with the tarot. Nicholas Flamel. That's a Six of Cups. Some sort of mad science going on there. They are sticking together a bit at the moment. Oh, is that Houdini? Yes, of course it's Houdini. Seven of Cups. How did he do it? He's got money in that cup. Focusing on it. Eight. Thomas Baker. Oh dear. Poor Thomas Baker ending up in the cooking pot. Nine of Cups. Alexander Pierce. Okay. Ten of Cups. A clan, some sort of a clan here. Sawney Bean clan. All getting together with their wine. Page of Cups. Frederick Sante. Doesn't that mean cheers? Good health. Doesn't look to be in good health, really. It looks to be comfortable. The Knights. Martin. Okay, I can't see it. I can't say that. Ocelotl. I've just completely butchered that name. Queen Lavoisin. Cheers. Got a head in there. King Edward Teach. And here has a cuppa. That's really strange, isn't it? Because it looks like a pirate of some sort. Swashbuckler with a cup of tea. That seems really strange. There must be a reason behind that. Okay, on to Pentacles next. Lavinia Fisher. these arms coming down from the ceiling there. Just reminded me of a book I've been reading, actually. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Two of Pentacles. Anna Odilia Distar. No idea. This is going to be so interesting. It'll be like reading a novel, really, isn't it? Not a novel, but reading, you know, a little book of stories. Print isn't very good on this one. Christoph Haseman. Wonder what happened there. That's not very good print, you know, if you compare it to this. Anyway, that's the Three of Pentacles. On fire. 4. 6. Something else I'm not aware of. There's going to be a lot I'm not aware of there. The Donner Party. Looks like they're trying to climb a mountain. Maybe it's been a little Five of Pentacles. It's been too much overbearing. Mountains can be overbearing, aren't they? Insurmountable challenge is what I'm thinking there. Okay, anyway, Six of Pentacles. When occurs. We've got Jesus on the cross here. Oh, these are very strange. Oh my days. Seven of Pentacles, La Quintrala. I think she's in charge. Very pre-Raphaelite as well, image. Yeah, that hair. 8. William de Sceaux. That's that one from inside the book. The puppet. Yeah. Puppet Master. 9. Don Pedro Yaramillo, who looks like some sort of a healer. 10. Helen Duncan, who is... she's sneezing coins. Oh, Page. Samuel Little, McGregor Mathers. Okay, we have some more tarot connections. What do they put him as a page? It's interesting. Well below Aleister Crowley's hierarchy in the deck. Knight of Pentacles for Laris. I know this story. Yes. There's alive in the ball that he made. Queen of Pentacles. Katarina de Chaucer. No idea. And we have the King, Ratu Udra Udra. Ace of Swords, Renaud de Chatillon. He's got somebody's head on a stick as a trophy. Two of Swords, Thomas More, who's taken someone's head off. Or had his own head taken off. Gosh. Three of Swords, Ivan the Terrible. Okay. Four of Swords, Johann Calpius. 5, Francois Lolonais. 6 of Swords is the Titanic. Whoa. Okay. Well, that didn't end well, did it? So why was it 6 of Swords? I thought 6 of Swords was supposed to be going from stormy sea into calmer. I think this is the other way around, is it not? How strange. Strange choice. 7 of Swords. Daria. Oh, here we go. Nikolai Layemna Saltikova. I'm trying. 8 of Swords. Lile Adi, who's all chained up in prison. The 9. Oh, werewolf. Livonian werewolf. Okay. Still fighting. The 10. Oh, Bridget Bishop. Oh, there's some disturbing images in this deck. Page of Swords, Chief Leatherlips. The Knight, Veslav of Polotsk, who seems to be a werewolf. We've got a wolf's head. Anyway, these are parts. There we go. Queen of Swords, Lizzie Borden. King of Swords is Richard III. Ace of Wands, Roger Bolingbroke. Two of Wands, Antoine Cole de Geblin. Here we go, back to tarot people. Three of Wands, Saint Gwynfor. Oh, what's going on there? Four of Wands, Nicholas II. Five of Wands, Jan Hus. Six of Wands, Nostradamus. What a prophet. Seven of Wands, Charles Langer. Eight of Wands, San Sebastian. Nine is Urbain Grandier. And this is a picture out of the book as well, isn't it? That one here on there. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands, Margaret Aitken. Oh, a lot of violence against women here. Page of Wands, Mervyn 2K. In fact, there's a lot of violence in this deck. Knight of Wands, Joan of Arc. It's interesting where they put Joan of Arc in a tarot deck, because she appears in quite a few, doesn't she? The Queen of Wands is Mary-Anne Lennemore. Oh, so we've got some Lennemore as well. Cool. Got cards. And the King of Wands, Vlad Dracula. So, those, my friends, are the cards. And they are rather gory. And they are indeed magicians, martyrs and madmen. So, I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it looks like a tarot deck? You know, the associations. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords and see how that aligns, because what do we think of when we think of the Ace of Swords? And then how does that align with this deck? That's what I want to look at. So this is Reynal of Châtillon. Reynal was a French crusader who gained a reputation for repeatedly violating treaties between the Christian and Muslim leaders. Okay, so making enemies among both factions. He started his career in the Crusades fighting a mercenary for King Baldwin III of Jerusalem, and became the Prince of Antioch, which is modern-day Syria, by marrying Princess Constance. As a ruler of Antioch, Reynal invaded and sacked the Byzantine territory of Cyprus, subjecting the island to a 3-week orgy of violence. While raiding Muslim caravans for plunder, Reynal was captured and imprisoned for 15 years. Upon his release, he married Lady Ultra Jourda and took up residence in Korat Castle. He spent a few more years killing innocent Muslim pilgrims before his ignominious defeat at the Battle of Hattin in 1187. After the battle, he was executed by the Muslim Sultan Saladin for refusing to convert to Islam. Right, that's the background to the character. Now, why is this the Ace of Swords? Well, the Ace of Swords is connected with the element of air and represents conquest and triumph by force. It may signal either great prosperity or great misery. When looking at the image on the card, you can see the airy influence, but may wonder if Reynal is the knight or the head on the tip of the sword. This is going to be a real different way of looking at a tarot system, I think. An interesting one, and one that's going to stretch me a little bit, I think. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to have a play with this and read the book. So yeah, we'll see how I get on with that. It's yeah, totally different to what I'm used to, which is what I want. That's why I said I'm looking for decks that are different to the ones that I have in my collection, and this certainly does fit that description. And so, what else would I expect from Travis McHenry? He is always different. Okay, thank you for watching, friends. Sorry again for this cold. I'm hoping it'll be gone soon. It's been, what? I think this is the 7th day. So, you know, can't hang around too much longer, I would imagine. And I'm sorry about the light, but it's dreadful weather out there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, friends. Until the next one. Bye. Bye now.